Finally, we had a day in court. The defendants had put forth a motion to strike. And so it took a little time to get to it because Rocco, of course, had been in a coma and wasn't able to attend court for many months. And so finally today, the defendants were packed in the court. I think there was about 7 lawyers in the courtroom and more online for the defendants. And then we had Rocco, who attended online from Ontario. And the defendants tried to present that the case was frivolous, built on conspiracy theory, and it was just that it was an embarrassment, etc., etc.
This is the constitutional challenge, which you began putting in motion September 13th, 2021 at the rally.
Actually, 2020, September.
Was it 2020? So 2 years almost ago now. All the way from then until all the work that's been done to this point.
Right. So it was announced in September of 2020, but you have to raise funds for it. You have to reach half the funds. All constitutional lawyers that I had reached out to requested the same. We raised half the funds by December 25th of 2020, and January 2021, Rocco started the statement of claim, which we filed in August of 2021.
Right.
Then the defendants have to respond, and I hadn't yet publicly, Rocco said it today so I can say it, they dragged their heels on who was going to receive the statement of claim, just prolonging it. And when they did finally respond, of course they responded with a motion to strike, which was heard today. They had their time. They should be embarrassed by what they presented. And then Rocco responded to that, and he brought it. He hit a home run, and I'm absolutely so proud of him. And I am not sorry. It was never a mistake. We've had some criticism about Rocco, and shame on those who have criticized this case. And Rocco, he's brilliant, and everybody who attended today can be witness to that.
So it was a good day.
It was a very good day. So now we just wait for the judge to respond.
Right.
And so I would just encourage everybody to come to Action4Canada's legal action page where the updates are.
Okay.
And as soon as we know anything, we'll be posting it to that page.
Okay.
Okay, and just as an aside as well, if you want to go over any of the legal documents to see how embarrassing it is what the defendants presented, take a look at their affidavits. They're all posted on the legal action page as well.
So we can see both the statement of claim
Yes.
paperwork and the defendant's response to this?
Yes, their pathetic response to
Okay,
this.
you have this all online on the Action4Canada legal document tab.
On the legal page.
Okay,
All
great.
right.
Awesome. Okay, I'm just going to catch you talking with Drea
you.
here.
All right.
Hello,
Well,
friend.
hi. I'm sorry to pressure, but hopefully we don't die in the process of this. All right, Tanya Gaw with Action4Canada. The day has finally come to get in courts about the claim. This time it was to defend the motion for strike from the government. Lots of lawyers in there. How are you feeling?
I feel fantastic. It was the best decision I ever made 2 years ago to retain Rocco as a lawyer to take on this massive case against the BC and federal government.
Now, I think what people are going to have a question about after they look, I have the tweets from the court, what was said in there. You're probably going to have some questions about why did it take so long from August 2021 to now?
Right, and I'm happy to be able to finally talk about this. There are certain things that I haven't been able to make public, but once you file, the plaintiffs file a statement of claim, it's up to the defendants to respond. And they dragged their heels like crazy. And so by the time they finally responded, and finally with all the defendants accepting the statement of claim, it was January. And of course, Rocco had been in a coma for 10 days in December, and his recovery has been excruciating and very lengthy, and he could not travel, and so that's why he attended by camera today.
Right, so thanks for clearing that up for sure. And then the government's lawyers, I don't know if it was John Morgan's lawyer, I think counsel Mark Whitten, sort of took a shot at the notice of liabilities. Now, I know that those have value for public record, but some people do believe it's a form of legal action. What is Action4Canada's actual stance?
So the notice of liability is basically bringing awareness to somebody that what they're doing is causing harm or illegal, and then requesting that they cease and desist, or liability, legal action may be coming. And so there is an element of risk for them if they choose not to, because if an individual, say for instance an employee, who has been extorted, intimidated into either getting the vax or having to force them out of their job because they wouldn't comply, then they can use the notice of liability if they choose to move forward with criminal charges or civil action against their employer. And so it's been a very effective tool. We'll have some exciting news coming because we've been laying private information, criminal charges against employers, working with people across Canada. And yeah, I believe that we're going, once that dam starts to break, I think Canadians, individuals, will find some relief.
And what can you say to the length? I know I will report on what Galati had to say, but it is a lengthy claim. So what's your thoughts on that?
Well, again, you know, their strategy and everything, as Rocco said today, they're going to complain if the case is too short, and then they're going to complain if it's too long. But we wanted it as a matter of record as the details of this case. Rocco is more than happy to adjust the case, 50 pages if they'd like, but it was a matter of record. As he said, this is not a matter of a milk truck hitting a cyclist. This is a massive case that involves, you know, a global government.
All right, well, we have to wait for, I forget his name, Judge Alan Ross?
Judge Ross.
Judge Honorable
Justice Ross, right?
All right, well, we'll have to wait for Justice Alan Ross's ruling on the matter, and you'll find out more of that at rhythmnews.com. Thanks so much, Tanya.
Thank you so much, Drea.
Thanks, Tanya.
All right.